Alright, let's finish the game. We cleared through all 6 worlds to the best of our abilities right now. We still missed some things. I think we at least, thankfully, looks like most if not all of the work is done in World 6, which is good, because I would rather have to never go back to that world ever again if I can avoid it. So yeah, the more time spent away from World 6, the happier I'll be. We still got plenty of work to do in other worlds. World 1 especially. World 1 is going to be the one that takes the most amount of cleanup from us. But we will deal with that next week. This week, we're just going to focus on clearing through the game itself, going through Bowser's kingdom, and defeating, or his world, or whatever this is, and then defeating Bowser himself. Usually the final world is a lot shorter, or at least somewhat shorter than the other one, so we can probably knock this out in one video. The Flower Castle. Bowser has twisted it into something even more monstrous than I thought.
Whoa, oh, look who it is. You must be really excited to see the amazing, no, the epic wonder I'm preparing. You'll have to wait a bit longer though, perfection takes time. How about you just enjoy the opening acts my army has ready for you? At your cue, Missile Megs. Get out there and show them how dangerous a show can be.
Who now? Missile with the what? This really is going to get a lot more dangerous, isn't it? But we have no choice. We can do this. We can take on anything that Bowser throws at us. It's time to stop his rampage. Sure thing. Oh, okay. So these are like the Torpedo Teds, I guess. We had Bullet Bills, Torpedo Teds, and now Missile Megs. Missile Meg Mayhem. Mayhem, whatever. The question, you can stand on top of Missile Megs, just make sure to carefully time your jump. Okay, good to know. I've dealt with, oh dear, oh my. Standing? Alright, so you can stand on them, but as you stand on them, they will sink, which makes sense. And they don't even stop sinking when you jump off them like some things. They'll perpetually fall. As soon as you touch it once, it's over for that Missile Meg. Alright. I like this. It's a new take on the projectile-based enemies that we've seen before. Because they aren't really focused on attacking me like a Torpedo Ted would or something like that. Oh my. No, I wanted to crouch to avoid it, but that just took me right back down here. Hopefully I can stand. I think I can probably stand there without taking damage. I just gotta move, hit the checkpoint. And then hopefully I didn't miss anything down there. You never know. You can never know for sure whether you missed something. The sensor wasn't going off, but maybe oh, well. Maybe it would have gone off if I'd gone a bit further to the right. Pounce. Any coins? Not regular coins. The big purple coins. When I'm in the... Oh, no. Oh, I might have screwed myself on this one. I might have screwed myself. I need to backtrack. I need to backtrack a significant distance. Okay, fall. Got it. Perfect. I wasn't sure if the top one would give me enough low altitude to be able to reach it, or if I needed to do one of the lower ones, but thankfully it looks... Oh, no. Can I stand on this? Okay, yep. Going on a bit of a roller. Is that death? Nope. It's not. I wasn't sure if touching the toxic green cloud would kill me. Thankfully, it seems that it did, and... Should I have been hitting those? I might... well, let's hope I don't need to hit any of those flowers. Let's hope I can just stay up here. I probably need to hit those flowers, don't I? Well, the sensor wasn't going off, so I'm going to assume that the flowers were unnecessary. Oh, yeah. You think your colorful trails are distracting me from the fact that you're massive pains in my ass, aren't you? Well, I say that, but they don't home in on me. They're just longer bullet bills. They're not the bonsai bills either. They actually... I like that you can stand on them. I like that they offer a little bit of extra dynamics to the gameplay because they aren't an instant kill if you bop off of them. You can use them as a bit of a platform. And I never trust any new type of cloud. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Ah! There's our Wonder Seed. And... Oh, I missed another coin. Alright, well, that's alright. We'll come back here later. I might, 2 pipes, so I might have only been able to, two possibilities. Either 1, I could only get it without the Wonder Flower, or 2, it was down that path to the right that I said there was probably something there.
Whoa. Did you enjoy my army's hospitality? Well, that's just the beginning. The next performance is really amazing. You'll be shocked at how good it is. Oh, enough preamble. Prepare yourself for a dazzling light show. It's time for high voltage gauntlet.
Actually, it's not. I need to go back and, mop up this level first. I appreciate the enthusiasm, though. I'm willing to bet everything that the second purple coin is going to be just to the right. It might be right next to that pipe. Because my instincts told me, because it's always a gamble, is the pipe, because sometimes the pipe is the secret, and sometimes it's the correct way to go. And it looks like this time it was the correct way to go, but you can never know for sure. You can never know for sure. Sometimes the pipe will take you to the purple coin, sometimes it'll take you to the next part of the level. Let's hope I don't need, do I need the Wonder Flower to get through? I'm guessing probably not. I can probably do this the normal way and get to the end much faster, yeah. I appreciate this, by the way, because it makes mopping up collectibles a lot easier and less time consuming. You don't have to go through the Wonder Flower thing again. It's great to do when you play for the first time. When you do it again and you're just trying to quickly get the things you missed, it's nice to have that easy straight shot to the end after you pick up the collectible. Now we can do high voltage gauntlet. Ooh, another 4-star. We had mixed results with 4 stars. Some whooped my ass and some we whooped their asses. And some were kind of in between. So the question is, which will we get? Just from my initial impressions, I'm thinking this is gonna be one of the ones that whoops my ass. Just at first initial, my gut instinct says this is gonna be a pain. Also, looks like hitting you from below doesn't kill you, but it does disable you. Can I bubble you? Okay, at least the bubble still works. Nothing is too strong for the bubble. Bubble Mario wins all. I'm noticing that a lot of effects in this game, I'm expecting to last not less time than they do. This happened in the last video where I think it was the lava blocks, where I jumped expecting it to fizz out because the timing I have in my head for how long these things typically last or have lasted in previous games is not in sync with how long they're lasting in this game. So I have to fight my instincts and just stay focused on how things work here. Not let any preconceived notions. That's been a problem for this whole game with me, is trying to fight my preconceived notions of what a 2D Mario game is like. Oh yeah, okay. I got that so dangerously close. I stopped right in front of the thing. Also, my sensor badge is not helping me here. Sensor badge is very much not being of assistance to me. I could really use your help, but it is not. I definitely missed a lot. Let's go up here. It's gotta be, yup, alright, yep. Oh wait, but I hate this. Okay, I'm going to assume the pipe this time. This time the pipe is the secret because there's a checkpoint there. I'm going to assume that this time the pipe is where we find the secret thing. Correct? No, this looks like the end of the level. This looks like, because that looks like one pipe goes to the end and the other pipe goes to the end from another direction. Yep, it's always a gamble. It's always a damn gamble.
Ready to take a break? No. Whoa. Too bad. I banned intermissions in my shows, and don't you dare try to sneak out. You won't want to miss this next performance. After all, these performers will be trying their hardest not to miss you. Hit it, and them Seeker bullet bills.
And those were the things I was talking about last time, the ones that home in on you. Okay, let's go back in again. This time we follow the, oh, whoa. Oh. I didn't even realize there was a thing to grab onto there. I was just jumping, trying to make a leap of faith. And then that leap of faith was not, well, it was rewarded, but not in the way I expected. I accidentally grabbed onto a grind rail thing. Okay, I'd like that purple coin. I saw a purple coin up here. Can I get that purple coin? Oh, no, I'm blocked off. Oh. Okay, so I guess I gotta get that. I gotta get that without the aid of the Wonder Flower. So then where am I going? Up here, I presume? Where'd my light go, actually? Light? can jump through this, right? Yeah. I can jump through this. And that's the pipe to the end, but I don't want to go through the pipe to the end. I want to retrace my steps if I can do it without dying. Can I fall down, please? Thanks. This is the way to the checkpoint flag. Drop off. All right. Easier than I thought. All I had to do was just drop off. And then we were good. I don't see a need to go back up to the pipe upstairs because both pipes, I believe, take me to the same destination. Just from a different angle. And we've already topped off the flagpole here, and not that doesn't give me a height advantage anyway, so there's no point. No point. Up next we have evade the seeker bullet bills. Straight, short, just straight to the point with that one. No beating around the bush with this level. It's labeled on the tin how annoying this is probably going to be. Although those don't behave like the seeker bullet bills I'm used to. Hey, can this, do I need to get you to hit it to open it? No? Interesting. Oh, okay. There was a hidden flower there. That would reveal the path forward. I was thinking of the bullet bills that actually, kind of like the ones in the Galaxy games where they actually follow you around the level. I wasn't thinking of ones that would lock onto your position, go in a straight line, and then just stop and then reset their trajectory. Let's do that again and again and again. Checking every... God damn it. Checking every one of the pipes. All a dud so far. All a dud so far. What about these? Still duds. I'll take another elephant, please. Thanks for the elephant. I like that they keep killing each other. That's making my life pretty easy. A lot of the ones we've seen so far have been taken out by self-sabotage. Oh, see, okay. I see. That was our first flower coin, huh? That pipe looks suspicious. But only visually. Turns out there was nothing suspicious about it at all. See, like that right there, they just bonked in. They didn't even get off the wall before they killed each other. That's great. Let's just, whoa. Okay, the thing was beeping because it's up here. I knew it. I had a feeling. My instinct was telling me that there was something up there. And there was indeed. Oh, thank goodness a checkpoint. I was in dire need of a bit of a boost from power-ups. And I see... Oh, that's... Okay, I thought the lights were indicative of a collectible or something. Nope, they were just indicative of the bigger seeker bullet bills. Break this for me. Not really the way I was hoping to get this. Can I break these myself? Okay, I can. Cool. I thought I was gonna have to pull some platforming trickery. Turns out all I had to do was just break through the damn blocks. Okay, we're gonna do... Oh, wait. Okay, I was gonna do speed. Speed is key. I was gonna try speed run. Wait, where'd it go? Did I imagine it? Or was there... I thought I saw a wonder flower there. I guess my eyes were playing tricks on me. Or no, I definitely saw something. Did it fall down? Is it safe to fall down? This doesn't look safe to fall down. This does not look... Oh, I guess it is. Alright. It didn't look... You can... I'm so hesitant to jump into pits like that. Because much like with pipes, you never know. You never... Oh, okay. Whoa! Hi. Oh, is this like... Oh, this is like that one Cuphead run and gun level. In, what was it? Perilous Pier, I think is the name of it, in World 3, where you're on the octopus thing at the end. And then you occasionally have to parry the thing, the button or whatever. Or parry the switch, I guess, to keep breaking all the rocks in front of you. And it's also probably the worst one to try to P rank, specifically because of that section. Because if you don't have, if you aren't allowed to kill any of the enemies, it becomes a real pain in the ass real fast. Yeah, all I can think of in this section is just that one Cuphead level. But what I would really like to be thinking about is a Wonder Seed and not the waterfall that I see right here. We're going over in a second. Break the thing. Oh, no, we're going over anyway. We are going over anyway. Also, I lost my invincibility. I'm ready for it. I'm gonna hit all the flowers. I'm bracing myself for the inevitable seed. Trying to stay clear of all the secret builds. I love it when they do that. I absolutely love it when they do that to each other. Uh-oh. I might have... Oh, it's right there. We're almost there. And... free win. Free win. These guys are way less annoying than the bullet bills I'm used to dealing with. Because they don't really track you that well. They lock into your position pretty well, but they don't actually keep up with you. And in fact, they often end up sabotaging each other in their attempts to hit you. Come on, Bowser, you can do better than that. The last world was way harder than this. Just talk to some of the guys in the deep magma bog and hire them for this world. You got your wires all crossed here, friends.
Thank you.
You're different. You've not paced this show all that well, Bowser, in your own terms. Your opening act was more dangerous than the final ball, or than the main course. Not gonna lie, I'm a little impressed you made it all the way here. Impressed and glad means I get to hit you with the greatest show of all time. Breaking Bad? I mean that literally. I'm gonna hit you now. You're ready for the most amazing, groundbreaking show ever produced. It's time to get this Knucklefest start. I love the idea that he's talking about the Knuckles show. Which I haven't seen, but I've heard nothing but terrible, terrible things. So is this the final level then? Or is this the final level before the final level? Knucklefest Bowser's Blazing Beats. It's like a hot dog. Or like a sausage thing. Is the enemy literally just a bunch of Knuckles? Or I guess... Oh, I didn't realize I could jump up here. Alright. I'm compelled to follow the flower to the end now. Where just regular oak. I'm always so disappointed whenever that happens. Whenever I stick with something all the way to the end, expecting a big reward, and then I just get regular coins. I don't want regular coins. Regular coins are boring. I want the big coins. Okay, the cover image made me think that the Knucklefest things were gonna be like the hot dog sausage looking things and not just standard, not literally Knuckles coming out of the wall trying to punch me. But I suppose these are easier to deal with. Oh no, how do I get that one? How do I get that one? Oh, I jump off you, right. Oh, okay, it doesn't, it's not like the missile things. You can't stand on them. Not that it matters, because again, in this game, there's no, okay. I think an easy compromise for this system, where you get to keep your collectibles after you die, is just make it so that it doesn't let you keep your collectible unless it can verify that you've made it to safe ground. Like, if it can verify with absolute certainty that you have collected the collectible and that you have touched ground safely somewhere, like it registers that your feet are on solid ground, maybe you can even check that there's no enemies nearby or something like that. Just some kind of system in place to ensure that you're safe and that you've survived, and then they can mark it as completed. Because in theory, I like what it's going for. The idea being that it prevents you from having to recollect things you've already collected. But the problem is that the system can also be very easily exploited, like I've been doing in this series so far, to just cheat death. Because it's not really... I don't feel that I've earned most of the purple coins that or maybe not most, but a lot of the purple coins that I've earned in this, or that I've collected in this series, I don't feel that I've earned them, because I really didn't earn them. I've mainly just, like, if the whole idea is that it's supposed to test how can you get this seemingly impossible thing without dying, but then it lets you keep it even if you die, that kind of defeats the whole point of trying to get it in the first place. But it seems like there's a pretty straightforward compromise that could be made that just wasn't, which is a little, I got too gutsy. I got too gutsy. I have an elephant in backup though. I always have a reserve elephant should I need it, but I might not, because will there be one in here? I'm thinking maybe. I'm thinking solid chance, yep. Figured my odds were high that there would be an elephant. Ooh, in the pipe? In the pipe? No pipe? Flower maybe? Yep, that would be it. That would be it indeed. Do I become the fist now? Oh my god, what? What? Yep, well, there's Bowser's Blazing Beats, alright. I guess I should have expected that. That's in key. I wish we had more of these fun, like, musical-themed levels. These are awesome. I wish there were more of, oh, shoot. Okay, these Knuckles are a little harder to dodge because there's no real safe zones. They litter the entire level. And there's nothing to stop them from reaching your position. Yeah, I feel like we've only had like 3 or 4 of these in the entire game so far. Wish there were a bit more. This is one I wouldn't mind seeing more of. Also cool that Mario had a different pose there in his regular state versus his elephant state. It's pretty neat. I wonder if we got a little too gutsy, but I somehow still lived and didn't matter if I took damage anyway. Maybe we started and then back up. Because it doesn't move forever. It only moves in short doses. Yeah, that was the key. To move it in short bursts. To move it a little bit, to get it over the hurdle. And then, that was risky. And then once it's past the hurdle, then we can safely jump onto it. And maybe a similar thing here. Whoa, that was, uh-oh. God damn, man, that is... Those are the worst ones right there. Those are the worst ones right there. Let's get the wall rolling and then jump to the right. Okay. The goal there was the opposite where, well, sort of the same thing, just in a different way. You had to get it past the point where the fists can reach you. Oh no. Another okay. I did it. Now give me another one so I can jump out. Thanks. See, that one I earned. That one I actually completed the thing without dying. Oh, wow, it flung up beneath me and threw off my ability to fucking jump. Okay, I think that's everything, right? So I'm just gonna get this. I'm gonna put this on. Because we have all the things. We don't need it anymore to tell us where things are. And now we know this one's coming. Get ahead of the curve. Don't let it sneak up underneath you to throw off your jump time and get out of my face. Oh, that was almost really bad. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It's that easy? Oh. I didn't realize you could just out-jump it if you time your jump in accordance with the knuckle. Okay, so I didn't need to do any of that. I didn't need to do any of my fancy baiting the knuckles with the what's it? Baiting the knuckles. Oh god, oh, we're on a timer. Oh, my auto-scrollers are my favorite things in the world. I didn't need to do the thing. Thanks. Where I would start the conveyor belt moving, then back up, and then jump on it afterwards after the knuckles had already completed their punching routine. I could have just out-jumped it. Oh well, it's behind us now. We can just focus on getting to the end of the level and reaching the top, which we're probably gonna need you to do. Okay, I'm getting better at it. Well, I would hope I'm getting better at it at this point, but I think at this point I've got the... I feel like I've only missed one flagpole, and it was the one we needed to use the grappling vine for. Alright, we're right in front of the castle now, so... Surely that's the last one before the grand finale, or do we still have one more? Okay, that was it. You found all the Wonder Seeds, Petal Idols. Yeah, not exactly a hard thing to do when there's this few levels and no hidden exits. Here we go.
Oh, you made it through the Knuckle Fest. Impressive. Don't look so happy. That was just the opening act. The rockin' beat of the main event is going to echo across the world. No, throughout the universe. No one will be able to resist it. Heads will bob, feet will tap. They won't be able to stop. A truly captive audience. And now it's time for the epic, yes, the epic wonder I've been preparing. Feast your eyes on Bowser's Rage Stage. Wahahaha. All audience members, please make your way to the main stage.
I don't like the sound of that. Ah! Ask and thou shalt receive. Remember the thing I said about 5 stars? I don't think I've seen that at any other point in the game. I think it's only been 4 stars because they've been saving the 5-star for the grand finale. Okay, I'm gonna keep the safety bounce on because I know there's no more collectibles. Or actually, wait, that might not be true. There's no more Wonder Seeds, but there may be purple coins still. I should have checked that.
Ah, you made it here, huh? Not that it matters. I'm done playing with you. I've got a front row ticket to Dad's big show, and you're not gonna ruin that for me. Now you get to see how big and bad I really am. Time for my super duper extra cool wonder.
Or is it just a... Okay, maybe it's just a boss fight. Or maybe it's not. Okay, no. There's no purple coins. Oh god, it's an auto-scroller. Oh god, oh my god, it's an auto-scroller. We gotta slowly stroll our way through this, huh? Whoa. Ooh. Taking a page out of Supermassive Galaxy. With the big boys. Alright, I have the safety bounce on. I have the safety bounce on. I have an extra hit. Oh my! Hide. Is he gonna come back the other way? Yep, I saw that coming. Saw that coming a million miles away. Hey, it's you. Yeah, it's me. It me. In the flesh. Uh-oh. Okay, it fell. I was worried I might have missed my chance to get inside. Thankfully, I didn't, though. Oh. Whoop. Hey, old friend. Long time no see. And by that, I mean, I literally just saw you last episode. That's fine. I can do for a nice, simple roller coaster ride. Seems tame. Seems uncomfortably tame, actually. I'm waiting for the twist. I'm waiting for the twist. Oh, I almost screwed that up so bad. Is this safe to stand on? I can't, I can't push this. I can't push it. What am I supposed to? Oh. I thought I was doing something really wrong there. I wasn't. Oh, what are you gonna drop? Hey, my old friends. You know what? I'll let you live. I will let you live today. You, on the other hand, you are dying. You are dying right now. Okay, I like this. This is a medley of all the things. I do appreciate this. This is a really cool final level. It's just everything that we've seen across the entire game all mashed into one big stage. That's pretty neat. I love when, whoa, yep, this really is just everything, everywhere, all at once. It's the whole game mashed into one level. Really come a long way, thanks. I appreciate it. This is genuinely thumbs up to this. This is really damn cool. Let me get on top of that in case gravity suddenly turns back on again. No, I'm expecting the game to suddenly re-engage gravity. Like that, for instance. Oh, hey, this is one of the first effects in the game, wasn't it? The snake pipes. It's at least one of the first effects I ever saw, like when this game was first announced in that Nintendo Direct last summer. Yeah, this is so much better than the other final levels in the New Super Mario Bros. Games. Because the other New Super Mario Bros. Games, it's just mostly just a regular castle. And that's pretty much all there is to it. It's a regular castle with maybe a little longer. Like I think one of the I don't remember if it's Wii or U, but one of the games had a sort of elevator ride section, and of course the boss is a bigger deal. But the level itself is fairly standard. This, on the other hand, takes pride. In fact, I'm gonna call it right now that the level itself is probably gonna be more interesting than the boss. I mean, not you know, because the rest of the game's bosses have just been so stellar.
Thank you all for coming. Sorry for the wait. Are you ready to lose yourself in the sweet beat? This finale will make the entire universe my captive audience. Bowser's Rage Stage! Hit it!
Alright, I see his weak point. I can see it, clear as day, it's right there. It's a big shiny button. Alright, everything's in tune with the beat. Going hi-fi rush mode on this. Going beatbox galaxy mode on this. Oh! Oh, I did that. That was accidental. That was genuinely accidental. I knew that's what you had to do. I knew you had to use these jump pads to hit the thing. I didn't actually try to time that. I just accidentally did it. That one was more intentional. Ah, shit. Hold on. Got it. It's also pretty generous. That's probably how I did it accidentally, because it's pretty you don't have to be like spot on accurate with your timing. As long as you're generally within the realm of the thing reaching the arrow, you're probably okay. All right, more of the same. More of the same. I'm assuming more of the same. Have you learned that hovering right above me just makes it so really easy to defeat you? I think you might have learned it's... Oh, can I... Okay, elephant's the way to go there. Elephant can take care of these. Probably not the big one, though. Probably... Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna think... Yeah, I, didn't... That timing there didn't really work out. Ah, back for more, are we? Back for more. I see he has not learned... Oh, there's a third... Oh. Not only is there a third one, but the level's split in two. That actually might make it easier, thinking about it, because it means that I might be able to get more runs or more hits in, because it's two timers running concurrently with one another. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do I need to hit him again after that? I'm not sure. I feel like one hit is enough because the button depresses. I don't know if I needed to hit him. I don't know if I need to hit Bowser again. But this is what I'm talking about. Like, I was able to get 2 hits in there in pretty quick succession with each other because the two clocks are running alongside each other, so I can just do one and then immediately jump to the other side. Am I doing this wrong? I feel like I might be doing this wrong. I feel like I might be missing something here because they keep Oh, you bitch, you're hiding from me. That's such a coward move. Bitch move. Little bitch move. Okay, well now I can't get the timing down. Now I got it. Okay, he's not hiding from me anymore. I could have nailed that perfectly. If my timing was just a little bit better. Ugh. I'm jumping too early. I'm jumping too damn early. That one I got. Now, bring on the finale. Bring on the... Oh. He ran. He ran so far away. One's coming from the left. 2 from the left. I don't have my elephant anymore. I need to actually jump these. Bubbles might work though. Bubbles. Okay, bubbles work. Do bubbles work in the big one? Let's find out. Let me just spam all my bubbles. Will the bubble work against the big one? It does not. It does not. It does not. It does not. Oh shit. Shit. Let's duck to avoid that one and then jump to avoid this one. Okay, this is definitely the best. This is like so clearly the best boss so far. And it's like not even remotely close. I didn't even hate the bosses. Oh my god, 4? Who needs 4 hands? I mean, maybe other than to use the N64 controller, what could you possibly need 4 hands for? Holy shit. Holy shit, guys, we gotta calm down. We really gotta take a chill pill here. This is insane. Oh, and also the floor's been divided even more because of course it has. You really need to stop not covering your friend. It's kind of making it really easy to defeat you when you so blatantly stop protecting your... Oh, spike balls, huh? Okay, that's fine. It just means they're gonna drop spike balls. I just need to not be in the way when that happens. I should also probably try to kill you before you drop it. That might be also a good idea. Yep, nice. He only drops it if you don't kill him before he lets it go. Oh my god, how many hands can you possibly have? How many hands can you possibly have? I screwed the timing again. Come on, come on, come on. There's 1 hand down. 2 hands. Shit, I did it early. I'm always, never late, I'm always early. I did it again. Or that's, yeah. We finally found the bubble, flower has finally proven its worth to me. I've finally gotten a good amount of use out of this thing. Now what? You got no more button for me to hit. I stand corrected. Oh, shit, man. That blows. Okay. Nothing gets done until we kill the hand. At least on one side. We probably don't need to kill them both. We just need to get one side clear. I'm always early. I'm always early. And then, of course, this guy respawns because he's a dick. And is the other one going to respawn too? Well, yep, he sure is. He sure is. And that's exactly what he's going to do. Come on. Yes. One more. One more. One more. I jumped and I didn't move. God, they respawn. So you gotta get it on the first try, or else they're just gonna immediately respawn. You gotta get it on the first chance. First chance you... Come on, man. Okay, that time I got a second try. Hit it. Okay, that boss was much better. That felt like they actually tried to design a proper boss fight. And again, I don't even hate the boss. Like, I don't... the last Bowser Jr. boss was good. I wouldn't call it the great, but it was, I guess maybe it only just seems great, or seems better, because the other ones were kind of as underwhelming as they were. I did like how visually striking it was. I liked the sort of shell game you had to play, because you couldn't see exactly which one was which. Generally speaking, I haven't hated the bosses. They've just been kind of a little underwhelming. I guess I overhyped how bad they were going to be for myself before I started playing. But that one was actually genuinely really good. I like that one a lot. 2 thumbs up for this final world and the final boss, and the final level especially. My favorite part of these games is the final cutscene, where you play, if you play solo, then you just have all the other people that did absolutely nothing, and then pretend that suddenly they were really helpful the whole time. And these credits. Yep, these are credits. These are indeed credits. And as is usually the case with 2D Mario games, the credits are just as creative as the rest of the game was. This one I can't ascribe entirely to Wonder, because Wii and U also had pretty interactive credits. Not necessarily to this extent. In fact, not even close to this extent. Wii was just the 4 characters standing in a yellow room, dancing in beat to the music, while the blocks would, the credits would roll by in the form of blocks you could break, which is kind of counterintuitive, because like the game is incentivizing you kind of to break the blocks, which just makes it so that you can't actually see who made the game. So that was a little weird. I think this is a better way to do it, where you can interact with the credits, because if the idea is to make you pay attention to the credits by interacting with them, it kind of defeats the point when you have it so that the method of interaction is destruction. Whereas here, it encourages you to pay attention to the words, because you have to jump into them, but it doesn't destroy them. In fact, it actually gives a little colorful blip to them, which could also force you to pay more attention. So yeah. Anyway, I don't know what else I can say about this game that hasn't already been said by everyone else. It's a breath of fresh air for the 2D Mario series. Spoken as someone who is a massive fan of the new Super Mario Bros. Games, and will probably stream. Playing this has made me want to stream the new Super Mario Bros. Wii and U, because it's been a little bit since I played both those games. Wii especially. Wii, it's been, I've talked about this before, it's been a long-ass time since I've played Wii from start to finish. So, yeah, as a fan of those games, there's a lot of small quality of life improvements. The fact that they removed the timer by default The fact that you can just exit a course, you can restart a course without needing to die, that's great. The fact that the worlds are more open-ended, they're in a much more non-linear... World 6 notwithstanding, World 6 is a blind spot in this game in a lot of areas. One of which is the fact that the world itself is not as open-ended and open concept as some of the other ones were. So there's a lot of things. The animations, of course, I've tried to point out a lot of this as I've gone throughout the game. Just the animations of all the characters for simple things, getting in and out of pipes, going in and through doors, or even just collecting a power-up. A lot more care and attention to detail was poured into those things. So yeah, it's a lot of big and small quality of life improvements that make the game a lot more imaginative and a lot more creative. Creative, imaginative, and vibrant, I feel like, are the words that have been used ad nauseum to describe this game, but it's for a good reason, because it is a lot more imaginative. The Wonder Flowers, even though there were reused concepts for the Wonder Flowers, it never really felt like, it was never a feeling of, oh, this one again. It was, oh, this one again. We haven't seen this one in a while. They were reused, but they were never overused, is how I would probably choose to phrase it. Which, there is an important distinction to make between those two things, because repetition is a dirty word in video games, but it's not always an inherently bad thing. It can be used well. And there were enough unique effects of all the things Mario could turn into, all the ways in which the world was affected by activating the Wonder Flowers, that they could definitely get away with reusing some of them every now and again. So that was all top notch. All absolutely phenomenal stuff going on with all of that. I feel like, I mean, I can dunk on the bosses. Like, if we want to talk things that I wasn't a fan of, I can dunk on the bosses, but I feel like everyone dunks on the bosses. And I'm actually willing to come to the defense of the bosses. I don't hate the bosses as much as everyone else does. In fact, I had a bit of an epiphany last episode where I was like, you know, I think I'm being unfairly hard on these guys just because I've only ever heard terrible things about them. So you kind of go in with that perspective, like, already tainted for you. But actually playing the game, it's just... They're not, I think, the problem, it's not necessarily that the bosses are bad, it's just that there's not enough of them, and I don't like, the decision to only have Bowser Jr. be the boss was a strange one. I guess people got sick of the Koopalings, but like, if people got sick of the Koopalings, why would removing variety in the bosses and making it so that you only fight one boss the whole game, why would that make it better? I don't know, that's a little weird. So I don't know why, and again, there's only... What is it, like, I wasn't even counting how many bosses. There was a boss in World 1, a boss in World 2, a boss in World 4, and then a boss in World, I think 5 bosses? 4 in the main worlds, 4 of the 6 worlds had bosses, and then the final boss. So only 5 bosses of the game's 6, technically 7 worlds if you count the Bowser Castle world. And whereas in the previous games, they always had at least 2 bosses per world, and some worlds had more bosses than that. So it feels like... And you can get away with there being less bosses if they're good enough to make up. Like, I'd rather have 3 really good bosses than 12 terrible ones. But I wouldn't call, except for the final boss, I wouldn't call any of those really, really good. So, I am also not a fan of the search party level. The last search party level we did mixed it up a little bit by having you actually try to think, like, how do you use your power-ups to get this done? Even if some of the solutions were a bit esoteric. But a lot of them were just jump around, find invisible blocks, and get get the wonder tokens, which is very uninteresting. Not a fan of those at all. I'm also, I've been going back and forth the whole game as to whether I'm a fan of the fact that it saves your purple coins even if you die. I am now firmly in the camp of I don't like it. I don't like that at all. But I would like it, because I like it in theory. I like the idea of what they're going for, and that, because one of the things I hate most in video games is redoing shit I've already done. I hate it. I absolutely cannot stand it. It affects, that problem is most apparent. It crops up the most when you encounter bad checkpoints, like in Ratchet & Clank, the original trilogy of Ratchet & Clank games, where the checkpoints are just horrible, and it makes you redo like sometimes close to an entire level for no reason. I hate that stuff. I hate it when games do that. So I like the idea of not forcing you to recollect a collectible you've already collected. Say that 5 times fast. But the problem is that in execution, it just rewards players for things they didn't do. Like, the idea is that you're supposed to get a star coin or a purple coin by completing. They're usually in places where if you do something wrong, you die. They're supposed to be very hard to get, and you're supposed to be risking death to get it unless you do a very particular thing or complete a very particular challenge, have a very particular power-up in place. But that is kind of nullified when you get it, and then no matter what, even if you die, you still keep it. Which, again, I think you could very easily fix this if you just made it so that the game could tell if you're safe, and if you're, like, if you touch solid ground after you get the purple coin, then you keep it. Even if you run into a Koopa, like, 2 seconds later, right in front of you, still keep it. Because you completed, even if you die to something entirely unrelated, you accomplished the challenge of acquiring the purple coin without dying, and you should be rewarded for that. I should not be rewarded for, because, like, there were a lot of times in this game where the optimal strategy for getting something was to just throw yourself into the coin and die, consequences be damned, because there were no consequences. So I'm not really a big fan of that either. More minor things. I really hate the course you haven't found yet are now displayed as question marks on the course's screen. That is very helpful, because I was thinking, like, I was thinking about all the things I still had to do in the previous worlds, and I'm at a loss as to which ones I missed and which ones I didn't. So I'm glad that they are going to flag those down for me. That's helpful. New badges for sale. Okay, I'll check those out.
Oh, being here with you reminds me of when we set off on our journey.
Yeah, when I set off on this journey, literally 1 year ago.
We traveled to so many places and collected a lot of Wonder Seeds. But if you think there are more Wonder Seeds or 10 flower coins we haven't found yet, I'd be delighted to keep collecting them with you.
Sure thing, pal. So, minor things. No, not here. Where is it? It's in here. I can't stand that the Yoshi is an easy character. Nabbit, sure. No one likes Nabbit. Fuck him. He can do whatever he wants with his easy mode. But Yoshi, taking Yoshi out of the game as a writable character and making him a playable character, I'm fine in concept, I guess, with making him a playable character, but the problem is that you've made it so that the only way you can play as Yoshi is if you do easy mode, which I didn't want to do. I don't want to do easy mode. I either want to play as Yoshi, or I want to play as one of the other characters on Yoshi, but I don't want to play as Yoshi in easy mode where I don't take damage. That's lame. That's dull. I hate that. Also, the thing with the badges, I like the badge system, because there's a lot of, it definitely requires, in concept, it allows you to use certain things for certain situations, but I didn't really use most of them all that often, except for very specific use cases. Like the dolphin kick was occasionally useful for underwater sequences. Grappling vine was occasionally useful if I needed to get the top of the flagpole. But also seems like there's a lot of redundancy here. Like there's a lot of things, there's a lot of different types. There's like 4 different types of badges that allow you to jump higher. So it kind of feels like some of these are make others obsolete. It feels a bit redundant. And which is especially annoying because it kind of feels like this is meant to replace the traditional power-up system of having an inventory full of power-ups you can call on anytime you want. Or at least in Wii, because in Wii you could stack power-ups like no tomorrow. So it kind of feels like it's meant to be a substitute for that, but it doesn't really feel that fleshed out because there is a lot of redundancy here. So, yeah, and then as far as power-ups are concerned, it feels like there were less power-ups, less new power-ups added because of the badge system. Like, you had the elephant, you had the Bubble Mario, you had the Drill Mario. But unless I'm missing something, I think those are the only 3 new ones that were added. And again, you can get away with that when you have a badge system, because these effectively function as power-ups. But again, you have 4 jump ones, very specific use case ones. They just didn't feel as... I didn't have to rely on the system as much as the game probably wanted me to, because once I got the sensor badge, that's all I ever wanted to use. And I also don't know what the incentive is to use these, other than... Like, I get the idea is to make it harder for you. Like, if you want the extra challenge of making yourself invisible, or making it so that you never stop jumping, or making it so that you just run constantly, and you don't, there's no building up of, there's no acceleration, it's just you're instantly running at top speed. I get that, but apart from self-imposed challenge, what exactly is the incentive to use these? Like, I mean, maybe there is. Maybe you get a little bonus if you beat a level with one of these. I don't know that for sure, but if that isn't the case, that feels like it probably should be. It feels like a bit of a missed opportunity. And then also, while I am a fan of the fact that there's no timer in this game, because I hated running out of time, not that I ever really did run out of time that often, I did sometimes. While I may be a fan of that, I feel like the absence of a timer decentivizes people from speedrunning the levels and, like, racing to beat their best times. Score, I don't know if anyone was really keeping track of their score. Score was very pointless, but the timer, I feel like at least some people would have been racing themselves on the levels, which you can't really do in this game. I mean, I guess you can use your own timer, but, like, would it not be better to just have an in-game timer? I don't know. But, yeah, I guess that's a wrap on my thoughts on this game. Overall, if you couldn't tell, I absolutely loved this game. It was easily the step in the right direction. Okay, so we are missing something. There's a hidden... One of these damn levels has a hidden... Even though they're all check marks, maybe it's just one that I didn't discover. That might be the case. You know what, let's jump back there right now, actually. I bet it's just something that I didn't... That's here that I just didn't discover. It says it's right here. Oh, or... Never mind. It's much simpler than that. I just missed it. I literally just missed... Here I was thinking that I missed some secret exit, even though it had all the secret exits as being marked up as completed. Nope. Turns out, I just ran right past this. I just didn't do this. Okay, well, let's do this real quick. Break times never take that much time to complete, so let me just really quickly bang this out. Unless I can't jump properly, apparently. And also, I can't ground pound this. I can only bop into it from below. Okay. Let's try this way. Where are we going? Just up. Keep going up. I don't need the time boat. Well, I mean, I'll take this one, I guess, but I don't need to hit. There's a lot more. It seems like it's very, very generous with the amount of time blocks they're giving me.
Just a bit more.
Just a bit more. I believe you. Gimme. Was this really all I was missing to 100% World 3 the whole time? Was this the only thing that I was missing? It sure was. That was literally all I was missing. Well, at least that puts my mind at ease, because I was very confused how I could have be possibly missing a level when I had found all the secret exits here. This one, I'm pretty sure I missed a secret exit here occasionally. Let me check. Let's see. Yep, right here. Oh. Oh, I didn't go back for the... Oh, okay. I guess I forgot to go back for the bonus, flowers there. Okay, we have a... Yeah, I mean, I knew I had a lot of work to do in World 4. World 4 was the one that I didn't really try to 100% on my first run through, because I knew it was a lot bigger. I knew I was definitely going to miss some stuff. So, really, World 5? What did I miss? What did I miss in World 5? I don't see any gray dots there. Huh. Probably a secret level then. If it's not on the map, it's because it's not one that I missed, but just an exit that I missed or something. Or maybe not. I don't know. We'll figure it out in a future episode. This one, thankfully, I don't have to go back to. Don't have to go back to this one. Got all the Wonder Seeds. Got all the courses. I never need to go back here. World 1 we need to go back to. Oh, and then, of course, the entirety of the special world. We still need to do this. World 1 I need to go back to. World 2 I don't. I don't think I need to go back to World 2. World 3 I don't need to go back to anymore. World 4, yes. World 5, yes, but I think it's going to be a briefer visit, because I think it's just the one level that I'm missing here. So, yeah. Worlds 1, is that it? Just Worlds 1 and 4, the big ones, and then World 5. We can probably bang that out in one video. My plan was to have one video be dedicated to mopping up all the collectible stuff that I missed, so we'll do that in next week's episode. On Monday, we'll come back and we will mop up all the progress, mop up all the things that we missed along the way. And then I'll buy a few more... Oh, right, badges. All elephant... Change into elephant form when you collect any power-up? Okay. All firepower... Oh. I see. Well, man, it's gonna take a lot of coins to buy all this shit. That's... What are we at? 700 now? Because it was 300 for the other one, for the coin magnet one. And then 400 for this... Yeah, we're at 700 just to get these badges. And then that's a whole other... There's a whole other requirement to get the remaining standees. Well, at least I know where to grind. At least we have a good grind spot to get more coins. But man, it's gonna... Maybe over the weekend I'll grind out some coins. And then we'll come back next week and we will finish up with the we'll use our newfound coins to buy all the things that we, or at least try to buy as many things as we can that we missed along the way. So yeah, this'll be me for the foreseeable future. I will leave things here for now, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time, and I'll catch you all on Monday for some more Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Goodbye.